We are live. I think we are live. It says we're live and we are live. So we're gonna fix this up. Gonna just work on some stuff and then wait people come in. So wait, this can have a background. Hold on. I want it like that, and then do. Dude, that looks a lot nicer. This looks a lot nicer. So this is called My Song List. And then let's do this background here as this. Looks a lot cleaner and slicker. This, I don't know, is it this that has the scroll bar? No, it's the inner one. But hold on, color, like that. And then, hold on. This needs to have a scroll bar. I guess hidden. Because look, if I do this, and I do this, drop this down. Look, if I hit this, I actually can't scroll. That's kind of wild. Can I add adding to this? That's kind of wild. That looks a lot better. The scrolling can stay where it is. So we could do it like this. And then it's just this has to be moved up a bit. Playlist save here. Wait, hold on, is it this? I don't know what language, but that is, but hello. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just make this bigger. So I could just make this height bigger. Like that. So 825, and then we need to make the font size a bit bigger. So my songs 825, and then we need to make this font size a bit bigger. It'll be font size pixels, right? No, I don't know. I guess it's this. Font size pixels. That's good. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Song buttons. Song buttons 4. And then we're gonna change that to be song buttons 4 in the code. Alright, we're gonna try and stream for a few hours today. Get some of this stuff done. Let me move things over real quick to this side. And then my code in front of me, because it's a lot easier to do it that way. But yeah, we're gonna try and get a lot done. This we have to change this. That can be fixed. I'm probably just gonna change those to images. So yeah. But that's it. Where's the thing to add the songs? Hello? Load features, load favorites. Where's the... Load albums. Does this have the... Is it this? No. No. Where is it? Look, I'm gonna show the code. I'm looking for where this is in the code. Because we need to update it. Or we need to fix something with it. But, I was gonna play music today, but that's not gonna be it. Delete this. Alright, what is it? Where is it? We fetch more data. No. Search data. No. I don't know where it is. Let me just search it. Hold on. Oh, it's literally here. Okay. That's kind of weird. Because we need to change that to 4. So then on here, when we update, refresh this, it's gonna be lit. So it should be saved. Yeah, it's saved. Actually, I'm gonna move this over here. Oh no, not that. And then I'm gonna move the stream over here. Wait, is there a way to move where this is? What did I do? I don't know what I did. I'm just trying to move the chat around. Can I do this live? Layout editor? Yeah, I wanted this one. It doesn't change the layout yet. Okay, because I wanted to move the chat, but I can't. Alright, so this looks good here. Now we gotta change this. So everything else here looks good, except this. We need to change this. So that is in load songs. So we do. So here, but we only need to do it if it's not empty. Hold on. I got a notification. Oh yeah. So in our code, we need to do this. Hold on. Do 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 do. If it does not equal this, we do this. Then we basically do the same thing down here for the Spotify. Here, and then here we're gonna do the image source equals images slash images slash was this Spotify.png. We need this to be here, this to be taken out, and then we need to add a style to it. So it's gonna have style equals 50 pixels. And then basically we're just gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna do the same thing here, and instead of Spotify, it's gonna be the Genius. So on the site, it should be updated now. So here, when we refresh this, it should show. So like this, and then drop down this. Alright, it's, oh well, we still need to do this, hold on. I forgot, still need to do this, and I guess there's more than, not exactly sure. And then we do it like this. So it still shows, I guess, hold on. Do I not need to do it like that then? Can I just do this? 7 viewers, oh my goodness. Hello everyone. Did not expect this many people. working on the website, so hopefully this works here. Yeah, it works here. And then this brings it links to the song and vice versa. What is the site again? Hello, Frustrated. The site is a music site. So it's gonna be a music site. Hold on, let me make sure that the tab is muted. So you can start with settings and all this. Choose your own settings here. Play songs, random. You could either do random songs, or you can search up an artist. And then you could also make a playlist, also. And yeah, there's a lot to explain to it, but you could check out the site right now, which is called musicrandomizer.com. I'm working on the updates to make it look better, which is what this is. So, and then you could have song favorites, in which I gotta fix this because for some reason something's not working right. I don't know why. Something's wrong with this thing here. Like, I don't know why it's doing this. Are you a teacher? No. I'm not a teacher. Far from it, actually. What? Load favorites. Can you post the link in the comments? Yeah, hold on. I can do that. Hold on. Oh, okay. I don't know why I sent that version, but I mean, you could also go there because it's the same one. But I'm working on the changes. So what you see on the site now is quite ugly. So I'm working on, this is what it's gonna turn into. But I mean, it's usable right now. You can use it. It's workable, usable, whatever. Let me fix this. Why is this doing this? Load favorites. Let me see why in the code. Line 58. What's going on here? 5860 song ID. Undefined song ID. Row ID. Does this have to do with the cookies? Does it work on mobile? So this is, let me show you here real quick. So it doesn't really work on mobile, but I'm working on a solution for that. And hold on, let me change this to say like not an iPad, but so I'm showing, let me show what it's gonna turn into for mobile if it loads properly. So the mobile is gonna be like a remote control for the desktop because it doesn't work on mobile, and I can't fix that because the YouTube API doesn't work for mobile. It doesn't work well with mobile, let's say. It works, but it doesn't work well, and there's not much I can do around that. So I'm deciding to do like a remote control. So like, again, your song settings, you can change artists, you can connect. So when you hit connected, it's gonna connect to the site, and then you're gonna have all your information here. So it's gonna be like that, but this is really all I can do for the site as of now. So let me show. I start with settings, let it load up. And then here, it shows all the information here. These boxes are just outlines. I'm testing with the stuff, but you have you have your Genius link here, the Spotify if there's a Spotify. You can favorite the song, in which for right now it doesn't seem to be working. Well, it does work because it's right here, and you see it right here. But I am working on fixing all this. I don't know what the issue is with this. So that's what I'm looking at right now, is why this is having issues. Because I don't understand why it's doing this. And this is why, alright. So it just needs to have one value. So this is what it's supposed to look like, but why does it keep having issues regarding this? What? How did I get... What is updating this? What is this doing here? Hold on, this is doing something. Where is this coming from? This is the issue. I gotta check the code. So this is the code I'm working on, but I need to understand why what it's doing for the phone part aspect of it, because the phone code here, check connection is connected. I don't need all this. Favorites. So we add to favorites. Let me see something real quick. This should say, this says send command 5. So send add to favorites. Hold on a second. Well, send command 5 should be add to favorites. On add to favorites, we get the song ID. If feel like it has to do with this, but I'm not sure. Update phone favorites might be this, but then again, it's also running a query here, so it's also running, which one is it? It's running another query in here. Is it here? I think it's update favorites. I mean, it's sort of hard stuff. I'm just not, I don't know. Yeah, see, you can't see, but it updates with the song stuff on the site. But, I think it's this. Let me see. Update favorites. So this doesn't do anything here. But, update set favorites equals, alright, and then here at the bottom, we set this. Let me try this, hold on. because I don't understand this one here. So let me see. So in our cookies, so look, so if I do this connected, it should, alright, it shows this. So as soon as I hit connected, it messes up the whole thing. So that's good to know. So as soon as I hit connected, it messes it up, which is here. I don't think, hold on, let me check something. No, we didn't get anything here, so hold on. So I think it's this. So let me refresh this again. Check this here. So if I hit this, it messes it up, but what do we don't get anything in the console. How come? Hello? I asked for it to show up in the console. It doesn't show up. Because it's supposed to show it in the console because we did the console log here, but it doesn't. Do we already have a function called? I don't understand. How come it doesn't console log it? But it's gonna just mess up the... What's this? So it runs update phone favorites. Let me see if that runs in here. So update phone favorites. It doesn't even run it. Add to favorites. Do we have a... Hold on. I feel like we already have it in one of these. Here, add to favorites. I don't... Hold on. Am I getting anything out of... Update phone favorites. Okay, so it's... Hold on. It's this, actually. Get favorites. Update favorites. So hold on the site, let me refresh. Database, let me fix it. So in our cookies though, alright, so as soon as I hit connected, let me show, as soon as I hit connected, okay, everything's fine. If I hit favorite, oh, it adds it. Okay. If I hit skip and hit add. Okay, I don't... And then if I hit view my favorites. So then what's the issue with this then? If I refresh, hit connected. How does it mess up the... Alright, so if I hit skip song here and hit favorite. I don't... So it does say... Did this update? Okay, yeah. I don't understand how it's working again. But hey, if it's working, it's working. Okay? I don't... Maybe... Hold on. Maybe it's because of this. So if I hit start here... Does this mess with anything here? No, it doesn't mess with anything. And then I hit connected. I don't understand. It's working, but like it wasn't earlier. That's kind of interesting, but you know. Alright, so enough of that. Refresh this. We don't need that running. Why YouTube says, oh, you're a developer too? That's cool. What kind of things do you develop? And I also, it's maybe it's because I put this in like the technology section for the stream. Alright, so we're gonna... I think everything here is good. Because this color scheme looks a lot better now. And then... Yeah, this looks a lot better. Look, oh, you know what I could do? Is a remove all. Remove all. So I could add a remove all button. I could put it right here. Java's cool. I've worked with Java. I'm mostly like a web dev, but you know, I know Java, Python, Java, Python, C, C++, some C sharp, and mainly the web dev languages like JavaScript, jQuery, CSS, HTML5, some Angular, JavaScript, but I haven't really gotten that much into learning a new language lately, cause and then PHP, Ajax, JSON. I haven't learned a new language lately, aside from Java. But I mean, in retrospect, they're all kind of the same, except Python. Python is completely the weird language. I like Python, but I also hate it. So what we're gonna do now is we're adding another tab here for all the, oh wait, no, we can't do that yet. Hold on. We gotta do this. So you see how it loads all of this up here? We're gonna change that so it only loads some of it, and then as you scroll, it loads more. And we've already done that. We've already accomplished that with this. So you see it doesn't load all the data here, but as we scroll, it loads more. What the heck happened here? Oh, okay, but is this normally white? Okay, hold on. Let me change that hideous color up here. Like, hold on. This style could probably change to say background color black. What is this one for though? Alright, so what is this for? This is for the TR? Maybe it has to be this. Yeah, hold on. Let me change this. Table TH. Is that what this is though? No, so table TH is completely different. Okay, that's what's up. So table TH is, so we could just add color white, or no, color black, and then it should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then this color is it this? Yeah, it is. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna basically keep that color theme all the way through. I want to make like the background of the site like more of like a translucent type color. So let me see. CSS. Not the transparency. Or the opacity. I want to make it like sort of like pop out a bit more. Because if I change the background to the, where is it? Here. Opacity 0.5. But that's the whole site. That's, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Because look, where is it? It's actually, oh, that's the scroll bar. I don't know what, if I change this and just delete this. What the heck? So what the heck is this? Where the heck is the background coming from? Look, so if I even if I delete this, the whole thing or the whole site is white, but because of this, I believe everything else is put as black background. Let me see. But I don't want it to be like this. I want it to be like, that's opacity. This is. I want to do like a. Less sass. I don't know what less and sass really is. Brightness levels not limited to. So, okay, so opacity is different. Do 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 do. If you want darker color with low, you can use RGB with low colors. I don't know. What's up, Kelly Bryant? I'm working on a music site. I wanted to change the background, but I don't have the perfect color yet, so I think I'm gonna wait on that. What am I doing here? So I think everything else is good here. Everything is good here. We've fixed this, I guess, and then we're gonna add the other dot here for, oh wait, no, we're not done. We gotta do this. I forgot all about that. So with the code, the way that we have this all set up is it loads this here, but it also needs to it loads like this. So what is this? Add all songs. We're just gonna take this out. Because we're not doing anything with that. Let me see or think. When we load this, we need to load this as well as so let me think here. We need to create a file called load artists. Load artist.php. And then in here we need to take this and it's going to how's it gonna work? It's gonna load I think we're gonna make it so it loads all this here. So if we take up to here, wait, no, we need the table. So we're gonna take this here, load artist, put it here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do span equals id equals load artist here, and we're gonna do that. And then here, we're gonna do this, but we need to do this here. Like this, and then this needs to have a limit. So when it says like this, is it 0 to 14? What? Yeah, it's gonna be like this. So it's gonna do this. So we're gonna do fetch more data. So we're basically gonna do this here. And we're gonna do, I guess, 14 would be the limit. So PHP low data start. We're gonna call this load data 2, and we're gonna do fetch more artists and view more data 2. Data table. Hold on. Is data table with the entire table here? Yeah, it's a table ID. So if we do table 1, we gotta do this here. Does the end of the table, or the end of the table is here. And then hold on a second. This can't be here. Wait, no, that can be there, I believe. That can be there, I think. Table 1, we're gonna do this. View more data 2, so fetch more artists. So we need to do, in our code, we need to go to data, where is it, data? Fetch more artists. We need to create a new file called fetch more artists.php. And then here, so how do I have this set up? We have this like this, so I need to create something like that. So when it's like artist constraint to so here it loads in, it appends it. Okay, so on here we artist name. So we don't need that. We just need this stuff here to be on a different information here. So when we do that here, fetch more artists, this is gonna be like that. But hold on a second. So it'll be like that, and then if less than 90, I don't know what the 90 is for. What is the 90 for? The number of artists? But hold on. This needs to, it says fetch more data still. Oh, it's because it's the JavaScript. So look at this. So we're doing this here. So when we hit this, it should load in more data. So let me see. Song playlist, view more data too. Let me see something. On the code, doesn't it automatically run this at least once? Let me see here. Hello, hear from if instrumentals for voices and around. Okay, that's cool. I don't know why I feel like people are bots that are saying that, because a lot of people have been saying that and it feels like it's an automated bot. It just feels weird seeing that message a lot, so it feels like it's like people are bots. Let me see. So in the code now, we're trying to fetch more artist data, table 1, append data. It doesn't even run this. But this, does this, okay, oh, we need to do this up here. So we do need to do it once at least. So we need to do that at least once here, which I'm not sure which ones I need. Select order by artist. Well, I think it would be from here. So it would be like this here, limit. And then here, we don't, it would have to be like this. And then, let me see. So if we do it like that, nothing. Let me refresh. Maybe that's what we have to do. Let's refresh. Nothing. Alright, oh, it's because of this. Load artist here. So we don't actually have anything here, so hold on. When we do load data 3, alright, hold on. I sort of messed this up a bit. So song playlist, we sort of messed this up a bit, because fetch more artists is there, but load artist still needs to be here. So we kind of messed this up a bit, so this just needs to be here. This goes underneath this. Load artist can be deleted. And then let me refresh. Oh yeah. So this has to be like this. So like, let me show the code here. So like this, and then when we do this, it should load that, but then should load more. So I think we need to change this to like maybe 18. And we'll see from there how it goes. So there's that, and then it doesn't seem to run get more artists. So let me see why. Table 1 scroll. Does this still work as like it should? It does. But this, when I scroll down, it doesn't work. So let me see why in the code it doesn't work. Maybe instead of that, I do document scroll. And see, because I feel like if it's a document scroll, then it should be like that. So like, look, so if I scroll, no. Why doesn't this work? Hello? Let me see. What? R dot. Get rectangle. Let me see if it has to do with this other thing here. Well, the thing is, it's supposed to be on the document scroll. So maybe if I do this. So let me check, is it offset top? So it doesn't work with the document, alright. Alright, so let me try, hold on. So let me try this. It doesn't work. It's not working. What country are you from, man? I'm from United States. United States of America. The worst country there is. What is this supposed to be? So if I do, is it this? let me try this. Oh, it did something. Alright, hold on. So it loaded more data. Ooh. Let me see what it's doing in the background. So this is what it's supposed to be doing. We might change it, so size 48. 60. Is it just how many I have in the database? 84. 9. Is it just... Oh, it stops at 90. Is 90 the limit? What does it go by? What does it, which one does it go by? I'm not sure. Did it repeat any of these? 2 chains, 50. Or is it 90 in the... Let me check, hold on. It might be 90 in the list. No, it's 86. Where does the 90 come from? Or maybe it just stops here. Hold on, let me check. So at the bottom of this, it stops with... Let me see. Stops with YG. And then this here, it just adds Young Gravy. Okay. So this works. So this will now load a lot faster, actually. Oh, and then we gotta do the search. So the search also. So look, it'll load literally instantly. And then if I go to this, it should load the same way. No? Oh, it does. It just takes a minute. As usual. Instead of 6, though, I'm gonna make it 10. We're gonna make it 10 because 6 seems too less. And then does it work? No, so we gotta do that. So the search table, we gotta do like this. So hold on. In the code, we're gonna do our search like this. Search 3. What is our search? It's this. Search data 2. This is gonna be table 1. And then search data 2. So here, do search data 2.php, and then basically, what is it? Is this just... This looks like it's just the artist. Or the fetch more artist, that's what it looks like. So it looks like it's just gonna be this, but instead it's gonna be... Right? Is this this is basically this. And then we do like where artist select all. So select all from order by this. Well, what is the... It goes by this. Where order, so select where artist equals this. Yeah, like that. And then pretty sure that's all we need. And then on the site, we can just refresh. Let me just double check the code real quick. Search 3, search. So I think we can just refresh, and then it should work. So even though it's not loaded, we should be able to get... for some reason it doesn't work. Let's see why. Let me see why. Unexpected end of output. Where? Here? Oh, it actually is. So let's see here. It doesn't run the file, so let me, hold on. ID, search artist, on key up, search artist, table. Oh, okay, hold on. I also gotta do this then. I don't even need this in the code then anymore. So let me try this. Welcome to the gulag. The gulag. Welcome to the gulag. So it'll be like that, but hold on. I didn't ask. What? What happened? It forgot to do add this. I think I need to add that in first. Because it needs to have it there. So does this load data page have the table in here? Oh wait, or fetch, is it search data? T head, so it just has the T head. Which is this pretty much. In which, why is it? In which this should be able to do this. That's the wrong one. This the correct one. So like this. So if I refresh this, it should work. And then it loads up everything. But what the heck? Don't think that should be an issue. Oh no. Sorry about that. Wait a sec. It disappears when I hit backspace on it. Cause look, if I do that and hit backspace. What? No, see, it disappears for some reason. Why does it do that? What did it run last? Fetch more artists. 0 to 78 it ran. Fetch more artists. Maybe... Nah. Okay, you don't... Alright, I guess so. Dogo. Dogo. Alright, so in the code there's an issue because it's load data. So fetch more data is like that. We could close some of these here. So with the search data, when we hit backspace, it's, where the heck is the page? Here. When we hit backspace, it's doing search data 2 again. And if there's none there, if there's none there, it's not going to show anything. But it shouldn't show anything, right? Append data. Append data. Oh wait, I do have to do this. So instead of this, I do have to echo it. Because if I don't echo it, then it's not going to return it. I think that is why that's happening. So let me try this now. What? Why does it do that? Fetch more artists. I don't understand that at all. What? The other one never had an issue with that. So if I hit this, it loads it all. It loads it all, which it shouldn't. So let me see. Maybe if, well, you don't know until, oh wait, let me check on the load data. Is it on key up? It is on key up, so let me try that instead. That might be the issue. That might be the issue. Because right now it's on, no, it is on key up. On key up. If it's, let me try this, because this might work and it might not work, so I don't know. Oh, I forgot. So it didn't update because I wasn't on the page. Okay. So get this, right? So if I do Eminem and then I backspace it, does it go back to this? Search data 2. Nothing. E. But it shows all these people in which it shouldn't. So why does it do search data 2 if it's not? where it's not. I don't understand it. Hold on. Now I'm starting to question this. So if I do this and do this and then scroll all the way to the bottom. What? But this stays up here though, so that's the thing. So that's the thing, it stays up there. This doesn't, so I don't know. Am I doing something wrong? To fetch more data, is that supposed to have it? It looks like it's supposed to have it. I don't know why. Because it looks like it's gonna... I mean, it looks like it fixed itself. What? How come it's not? Look, D, if I delete it, the back key's not working. Is that just a bug? Please say it's just a bug. Look, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So if I delete that, look, see, it doesn't... Oh, you can't even see what I'm typing. See, look, it doesn't convert it back. So it's not... It should be on key press, I think, maybe, on key down. Let me try that. Because look, that... Look, R, that. It doesn't... Where'd everyone else go? That's the issue, is where did everyone go? Hold on. I think it might be because of this. Now that I think about it. Oh wait, now I know. Hold on. I know why now. Hold on. Do 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 do. What is going on? The constantly conflicts this omega finance. What is going on? I don't know. Alright, so look at this. So R backspace. It works. Alright, so we fixed it. Sort of. Like in the backspace, it does the. Hold on. I think append data. We can do something here. So append data search data too. We can fix this actually in our code. So in our code, when we do this, we could say if names equals this. We could do this else. So that way we can just fix this up, because this is technically this technically is this, so fetch more artists. So we can take this one, put it in here. So when we do this, get this, it should fix this here. We're gonna do limit, we're gonna say this is 0 to 14 actually. So we're gonna do it like this. So when we do R, we hit backspace, it should, oh it doesn't, alright hold on, is it 18? What do we have it usually set? I think it's 18. So if we do this, do that, we bring it back to this. So we could fix that with the other one too. So with the search data 2 here, if names equals this, else do this. And then we bring it back to fetch more data. We do this, copy this. And from here, I think it's 0 to 14 we do. So get this. So when we do this here, it goes back to normal. So like that, which I think is perfect. So now, since we did that, we're gonna add another one of these dots here. And I do not know where those dots are. I believe they're on the home screen. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So let me close this, this, and then we need to open up the JavaScript. So look at this. So we opened up the JavaScript. We're gonna do new slide because it's essentially going to be on this page here. Because layer 1 is gonna be this, but layer 2 is gonna be. So wait, layer 1 is that. Hold on. We need to create a new file here. So we're gonna do. Essentially, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do new file. And then we're gonna do this, and then all songs list here is gonna be like music player, except oh wait, not like music player. It's gonna be like song playlist here, actually, because we're gonna do it differently here. And then we're gonna do search data 2. We're gonna do search data 3 instead. Fetch more songs instead. Table, this can pretty much stay the same here. This is gonna change for sure. I'm not exactly sure on what, but yeah, probably change that to like 1000 for now. Let me see here. Create your own playlist. This we can take out. We can actually take that out of here now, because this it doesn't actually take a while to load anymore. Either search for a song or use the, what is it, the filters you are looking for. So it's gonna be like that, and then do a song name, artist, length, video views, and then we're gonna do what, it's basically gonna be like this, except we're gonna do no drop downs, because we don't need a drop down actually, which is amazing. So we're gonna have to change this a little bit here. Hold on, let me check my phone, make sure I don't have any notifications. None. Alright. So all from songs, artist. Order by artist, artist, select all some video views. Hold on. So on the site, is it actually called video views though? Oh, and then let me check something else on my actual site. Alright, yeah, January is working as it should. Okay. That's good. What else do we need? Oh, I was checking here, so what's it called? It's called video views, alright. Select video views as some from songs. We don't need to do that, we do that. Select all songs where artists, what is this for? Total songs here, we don't need this actually. We don't need this drop down actually, so we could take this span out. We're gonna do row, this is gonna be song name, because this is based off this one here. We're gonna say, instead of this, we're gonna do 25. This is gonna be search 4, because I don't need it to get mixed up with anything. So I believe the other one is search 3, yeah. So there's that, and then up here we're still working on it, so be song name, and it's gonna be like that. This doesn't, we don't need this. This is length, so we're gonna do row length. This is oh wait, no, this is artist, so artist length. This one is for row. What is it? video views, so video views, so like that. But we're also gonna do, instead of after artists, we're gonna do, is it Genius, Spotify, we're gonna do an album art, so album cover, album, so which album it came from. So we're gonna do this, so from after song name it goes from album, so we're gonna do this here, so like that, and it's gonna be, let me move myself real quick. So it's gonna be after song name, it's album, so we're gonna do album, album cover, so this is gonna be album art. This is gonna be like the other one, so sort of like in where is it? Get songs? No. Load, is it load songs? So we're gonna do it like this here. So this is for the after album cover. Album art, it's gonna be like this. Like this, but instead of that, it's gonna be like this. And then it's gonna be that video views. I don't know what this last one's gonna be. Genius, Spotify. We're gonna need, oh yeah. So, well, I guess song. So, length, video, song, Spotify, song. Wait, song name, song. I feel like song should be like more up here. I don't know how this is gonna look on the site itself, but so song name, song. So song is gonna be here actually. Oh, and then we need to make sure we do the number format too. So like this, audio, so number format for the views. For this, I think we have to do a special way. I'm pretty sure there's a special way to do it because it gives an error if you do it like this. One of these I think has it, number format. I don't remember, but yeah, and then load songs, number format, add song. So the add song we're gonna need here. And that's gonna be the last one here. Did I copy the TD? I did. Let me do this and then echo this. Like this. So now I have one, two, three. What is it called? URL? Yep. So like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't need this last one. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is this? Artist? What? Do we even have artist in here? Song and then artist. So this needs to be here actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Album art. Genius, Spotify, length. Oh, video views and add song. So it's gonna be like that. And then here we need to create another one here. So if target equals 1, so if target equals 2, we're gonna load layer 3, make sure layer 1 and 2 is empty, and then in here we're gonna make sure layer 3 is empty. My song's visible. Well, we need to do hidden. My song's visible. What is that? My song's visible. What is that from? My song's visible. Oh, is it this? Oh, that's what's up. We should be able to just keep this the same. Actually. So we should just be able to keep it the same because it shouldn't affect anything here. Next 2. What uses next 2? Next 2. Next 2. What the hell does next 2 do? Do I need to be down here at all? Edit playlist. Save edited list. We're probably gonna change edit playlist then. Because I certainly want to change how I do it. But hold on, I wanna add, what is this stuff? Bullets, container. Search artist table, that's whatever. Next 2. Get list songs. What does that do? Let me see, hold on. PHP get list songs. Okay, I guess so. Let me refresh the site now and then see what it looks like. So myself be over here. You know what I'm saying? here. It's a complete mess here because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Undefined variable from all album from all songs list. All songs list. Undefined variable album. Yeah, clearly. I'll just do it like this because I don't know why. And then it's saying undefined row 3. I messed that up down here. Artist. I don't know. Hold on. Song list. Artist is. Music player. Artist is not even on here. Hold on. Take out the row 3. Artist 2. What the hell is this even for? Add. Is it load songs? So album is like this. Album 2, get artist, get album. So it removes the spaces in them. So we're gonna do it like this then. Album 2, which is gonna be row album. Artist is gonna be like this. And then artist 2 is literally this. Artist album, row 3, take that out. Alright, let me try this again. Image, that's the album cover. Hold on. Album art didn't work. Hold on. How did I... Is it in here? No, it's in the load albums. So the album names is like this. Or no, it's like this. Album art. So it's gonna be like this here. And then delete that. So let me try this instead. So like this, and then what the heck is this for? And what the heck is this background too? What the heck? We need to sort it by order by artist. I think we need order by song name. Like that, by song name. And then these should load. I think it takes a minute. I'm not sure. But views, okay. Appleseed, this works, that works. What the heck is this from? And why is this background blue? Font. What the heck is this? Background blue for layer 3? What? Layer dot 3 is blue? I don't think so. Layer.3. I don't remember. Oh, okay, I do remember. Because it has to do with the original layer. So look, so if I do that and then I go to here, oh, I have to refresh it. It's green? What? Let me just do none. So that's like that. And then this should... This literally all works. I don't have to do anything. Dude, that's insane. I don't have to do anything here. It all works, I think. This has to be fixed here. And then same with the loading. What is this from? BR search. What is this from? Table ID 1? Maybe change it to 2? And then I think in the CSS, whatever table 1 is, I could just... Oh, there's already a table 2, so I'm gonna change it to 3 then. So if I change it to 3, and then up here I change it to 3, maybe, I mean, I know they're on different screens technically, but I don't know. What is this for? This? Where did this come from? What is this? I don't understand. Where did that... what? Why does it just load there? BR, and then it just does a ton of these. What does it doing? Or what is it doing? Not what does it doing. Alright, so hold on, let me check something. If I click on this first one, it brings me back to here. When I click on this, it goes to all songs list. It's... hello? So it's in the code somewhere. It's literally somewhere here. And I don't understand it. It's after this right here. I don't know what this font is here for. I mean, we know it's white. Do I have to specify it? I really do. I really do gotta specify it. That's wild. But it's still there. No, it's... What is this doing? Is it some sort of error? Some error that it's giving? Wait. Isn't this already view more data too? So maybe I gotta change it to 3? I don't know, because look at this. I click down here, click 3. It's still here. Why? BR. And then table. Is it the search artist? Because if I go to here, there's nothing here. But if I go to here, I don't know, I don't know. I really don't know. Let me check the code. If target equals 2. Let me check something. So if I do this, I do this. Okay, it goes back and forth. So then how come there's this. Search artist table can be deleted. We're not using that anymore. I honestly don't know, and I'm gonna take a break, and I'll be streaming maybe tomorrow if I figure this out. So thanks for anyone who stopped by. Thanks for anyone who commented, like, subscribe.